Roberts, and today I want to talk to you about feeling okay versus truly being healthy. Unfortunately, this past June, my father passed away, and he felt okay enough to go into LA Fitness in the indoor shopping center, and unfortunately he didn't leave. So while he felt okay, he definitely wasn't healthy. So he's been dealing with what's called metabolic syndrome. He had issues with his blood sugar, his blood pressure, his cholesterol, his being overweight, and his body was under a substantial amount of stress. So he had a quadruple bypass surgery 2 years prior, and they opened him up and did like a roto-rooter and cleared out the vessels and bypassed the vessels in his heart. But he had a lot of issues with his circulation in his legs and whatnot as well. So while he felt okay enough to go into the gym, he wasn't truly healthy. And the analogy that I use is think of the straw that broke the camel's back. If here's the where we feel things, whether that's pain or numbness, tingling, or even a heart attack in this instance, pressure and tension can build and build and build. Stress builds and builds and builds, and you may not feel anything at all. But one last stressor can be the difference, the game changer, and be the straw that breaks the camel's back. And that happens all the time in our bodies, where often people will say things like, I don't know what happened, I just woke up wrong and I can't turn my neck, or I can't feel my fingers, or I have this shooting pain down my back or down my leg. And that concept of the straw building up and breaking the camel's back is what we deal with all day, every day. So there's two different types of stresses. One is a micro stress, or micro trauma. So they can be things like looking down on a computer, or looking down at a cell phone, or carrying a baby in one side, or breastfeeding, or carrying a purse, or wearing high heels. There's a ton of these micro stresses and micro traumas that can build up in our bodies. Then we have macro traumas, which are bigger stresses. They can be falls on the ice, falls down the steps, car accidents, sports injuries. We work with a lot of different athletes in here. Those are macro stresses. It can be a substantial amount of stress on the body. And how those stressors work is they can either subtly or substantially build up and start to break the body down. But what we like to do is think of health is not just being here and not feeling pain, but being able to function in here and do the things you want to do and need to do. And that's what chiropractic is geared towards doing, is finding stress, tension, imbalance between your brain and the rest of your body, and working on reducing that stress, tension, and imbalance, and allowing your body to function more optimally. So I'm going to have the camera stay on here and take a look at that nervous system, and think of a dimmer switch on a light where this light is on, but it's not functioning optimally. This is what we look to do, is remove pressure and tension to all these areas of the body and allow that connection to fire on all cylinders, not just not have pain. One of the least known facts of chiropractic is that the vast majority of this pathway doesn't perceive pain, but it tells us how to move, how to digest, how to breathe, how our toenails grow. There's countless pieces of information, brain to the body, body back to the brain, telling us how to function at our best. And what we look to do is enhance that and keep it clear. Whether you're in pain, whether you're a little itty bitty baby, whether you're an elite athlete, the same concept applies, is keeping that nervous system firing on all cylinders and allowing you to live your best life. I'm Dr. Lenny Roberts from Spinal Wellness.